give you the 5, 4, 3, 2,
Big time.
go.
All right, well, thank you all for coming and taking time out of your day to join us to learn more about AmboCare. I think I met some of you, but for those I did not, I'm Angela Roos. This is my husband, Nick. And just kind of how the night's gonna go, we're gonna go over the 24-day challenge, share more about the background of AmboCare, share some success stories, and then also share a little bit more about the opportunity if anyone's interested. So yeah, just to share how we got started with AmboCare, we're actually coming up on 2 years here now. We have the 3 little girls that'll be running around here at some point. But after I had the 3rd little girl, I was just struggling losing those last few pounds, that last bit of baby weight. Saw a coworker of mine post about the 24-day challenge, and it had intrigued me, did some research. Nick and I attended an event similar to this up in Dayton, where we saw the same presentation that you're watching, where we learned more about AmboCare. We both hopped on a challenge together. I lost 8 pounds, 10.5 inches during the 24 days. He lost 8 pounds that we didn't think he had to lose. He goes to the gym 6 days a week, eats super healthy, but this really helped him to lean out. You know, more importantly, than the weight we've lost and the inches we've lost is how we feel. I feel better now at the age of 35 than I did when I was 18. You know, we both kicked the coffee soda habit, both used to drink 2-3 cups of coffee a day, and just have so much more energy and feel great. You know, I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be dragging, I'd feel tired, I'd make a cup of coffee, I'd be dragging, make another cup of coffee, still be dragging. Want to take a nap when I put my kids down for a nap at 2 o'clock every day just because I was always tired. But, you know, we did the challenge, just feel great, feel amazing, and have been feeling great ever since. So I've since gone on to lose over 20 pounds and just at my healthy goal weight and just absolutely love the products and have stayed on some core products. So yeah, we're going to go over the ways to get involved. We like to say this up front, just so you know, we're not going to lock the door and pressure you and make you sign up for anything. You know, just kind of as you're sitting here learning more about AmboCare, just kind of think about what's the best option for you. So we actually like to say there's 5 ways. The first way is thanks, but no thanks. You know, I came here, I learned more, tried a spark, but it's not for me, and that's okay. We don't pressure anyone by any means. But the first way is a retail customer. That's just going to whoever site brought you here. You pay full price for the products. We don't recommend it. It's just like going to like a GNC or Kroger's or Walgreens or anything and paying full price. So don't recommend retail customer. The way we always recommend now, always is number 2, is a wholesale customer. You pay a one-time $79 fee plus tax and shipping, but you get a discount on your products, anywhere between a 20 and a 30% discount. But the great thing is, they just changed this here recently. You get 3 boxes of Spark, so which is awesome. It's basically a wash. I'm getting the 3 free boxes of Spark, and then like I said, 20 and work your way up to a 30% discount. The great thing is there's no monthly minimums, there's no auto shipment, there's no strings attached. You literally get an account, order what you want, when you want, get your discount, and get it shipped to your door. So always recommend starting out as a wholesale customer. The next way is a distributor, and really all that is a mindset shift between a wholesale customer and a distributor. So the wholesale customer just wants a discount on the products. The distributor, it's just a mindset shift where you're like, okay, I want to start sharing this a little bit with friends and family. You know, I'm having people ask me, what's that red stuff you're drinking? Are you losing weight? How are you doing it? And you just kind of casually share the AmboCare products, earn a couple $100 extra a month. Number 4 is a business advisor, which we'll touch upon here a little later. This is someone who either twofold wants the highest discount on the products, so you get a 40% discount on the products for life, or you're interested in the business side of things because it opens up 5 ways to earn income. So yeah, so we just like to share this up front so you know the ways to get started, and we are actually going to turn it over to Emily. She is going to go over the 24-day challenge and kind of share her success and her results with the products as well. So we'll turn it over to you, Emily.
Okay, awesome, thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Emily. I got involved in September of last year. I always tell people I did a triple stack. Basically, my sisters and I saw the awesome business opportunity through a few friends of ours. We knew we wanted to give the challenge a try, but we knew that the business was going to be a huge success. So we kind of bought all in as advisors right away. I did a challenge, loved it, was kind of against the challenge, thought, oh, I know how to lose weight, I know how to lean out, but loved the challenge. I think I lost, it was about 3 pounds and 4 inches. I've gone on to lose a total of 8 inches and 7 pounds. But more importantly, like Angela said, I feel great. I have energy, and just every day I feel like I can just kind of go and not stop. So love the challenge. Like I said, the business opportunity was what we were looking for. And I actually, within about 2 months, earned a trip to Disney World. So if you are thinking about the business, I can tell you it is an awesome opportunity. You get to meet wonderful people, make great friendships, and of course, helping others. So that's kind of my story. We'll go over the challenge. We like to say that the 2040 challenge is for anybody and everybody, whether you're looking for overall wellness, whether you're looking for a performance line, whether you're looking to lose weight, lean out, kick a habit. We say it's anybody 18 up to 82. So when you order your challenge, you're gonna get your little booklet. We like to say this is like your little Bible. You're gonna follow it to a T, and it's gonna kind of give you food suggestions, things that you're gonna wanna do throughout the day. Just follow it. Follow it, follow it, follow it. So you're gonna get your booklet, and you're gonna get your products. Days 1 through 10 are the cleanse. So on the cleanse, you're gonna wanna eat as clean as possible. We recommend shopping the outer perimeter of the grocery store. You're gonna look for your lean meats, your fruits, your veggies. Stay away from anything processed. So when you're doing that, the best part is you're eating. A lot of people think with the word cleanse that you're only gonna be drinking shakes or just drinking. You are gonna be eating, you're just gonna be eating good foods. So you're gonna get your Spark, which is our mental focus drink. It's got tons of B vitamins, which is why we encourage the Spark over like a soda or a coffee. You're not gonna crash. It's a sustained energy, and it comes in all kinds of flavors. It's totally delicious. So you've got your Spark. Then you're gonna have your fiber. Comes actually now in an unflavored. Some people weren't really happy with the flavors. There's an unflavored one, which you can put in your Spark or your meal replacement shake, which we'll get to, or you can get peaches and cream or the citrus. You're also gonna get some herbal cleanse tablets, which are gonna kind of scrub the insides of your body. And then you're gonna get a probiotic, which is great. I take a probiotic religiously every day. You're putting the good bacteria back into your body. You're also gonna get some Omegaplex. These are omega-3s. Fatty acids, these are the fish oil. Raise your hand if you eat fish. Okay, raise your hand if you think you should eat more fish. Okay, so not all of us are really good at eating fish, although I've gotten better. But the omega-3s are good for every cell in your body. They're good for your heart, they're good for your nails, your skin, your hair, your complexion. Again, this is something I take religiously every day, the omegas. They're wonderful. So again, days 1 through 10, the cleanse. You're eating the entire time, drinking your Spark. Then you're gonna move on to the max phase. So the max phase is days 11 through 24. We say it takes about 21 days to make or break a habit. So all this while, you're gonna be eating good, making those good choices, which is why this works, which is why it's sustainable. Raise your hand if you eat a healthy breakfast. Okay, raise your hand if you eat no breakfast. Raise your hand if you eat lots of sugar in your breakfast. Okay, so most people think, well, if I want to lose weight, I'll just skip my meal, no big deal. No, it's the opposite. You want to get eating, you want to eat healthy because it's going to get your metabolism going. So we've got our meal replacement shakes, which are delicious. They're not chalky, they're not gritty. I've had them from Kroger, I've had them from GNC. These are the perfect blend of protein to carbs. Comes in different flavors: chocolate, vanilla, mocha chocolate, dark chocolate, and a berry. So one thing we like to recommend is maybe adding on an extra box of shakes, which I'll get to, but you're gonna get 14 of these. You can start it on day 1, but you get 14, so we'll talk about adding that on. But you're gonna wanna start with your meal replacement shake. And you don't have to have that for breakfast, but because most people skip it, that's the one meal that people, tend to drink their shakes on. Then you're gonna have your M&S packets. Are they in here by chance? Yes, okay. So the M&S comes in a nice little strip pack, and in your booklet, it's gonna tell you exactly when to take it. And in here, you've got your probiotic, you've got your omegas, you've got a calcium, you've got appetite suppressant, you've got a multivitamin. Everything that you can think of that your body isn't getting from our typical American diet is in these supplements. So your M&S is awesome. You're gonna feel so good because you're gonna cleanse your body, and then it's gonna be all set up to absorb all these supplements during the max phase. So you've got your M&S, you're still drinking your Spark, you're having your meal replacement shakes, all the while, again, still eating, just eating clean. And then we've got a couple little add-ons. So the Catalyst is my favorite product. The Catalyst is an amino acid. It was designed for the 1996 wrestling Olympic team. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna put a protective barrier on your muscle, and then it's gonna strip you of the fat. So you're gonna see results quicker on the Catalyst. Raise your hand if you stay on Catalyst every day. Yes. Add on the Catalyst if you're looking to really lean out and feel awesome. This is an add-on, okay? Then we've got our ThermoPlus. So this is a mild thermogenic. If you have a job where you sit all day that's pretty sedentary, or you're looking to lose more than, say, 10, 15 pounds, you'll want to add on the ThermoPlus. You can start this on day 11, and we call it basically pedal to the metal. It's really going to help you to lose those pounds. So that's the ThermoPlus. The Carbies, we don't recommend this on the 24 days because you're trying to establish those good, healthy habits. So you really don't want to cheat on the 24-day challenge. But the Carbies is going to help you, instead of absorbing carbs, kind of get rid of them. So we say for a birthday or for the holidays, or if you want to have your Friday night pizza, it's kind of one of those things that's going to help you to maintain your successful results. So that's the Carbies. And our biggest recommendation before you start the challenge is to do a body assessment. So you're gonna wanna weigh yourself, you're gonna wanna take measurements, because you're gonna have awesome results, you're gonna have a story, and you wanna have those befores and those afters. And of course, incorporating any kind of exercise is obviously a wonderful thing. You know, a couple days a week, if you can get a workout or a walk or lifting weights. You know, again, this is about a lifestyle change. So getting into those good, healthy habits is going to help you to maximize your results.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right. So I know we've had quite a few people in the room that have done the 24-day challenge. So if you've done the challenge and lost more than 10 pounds, raise your hand. Wow. More than 20? Wow. More than 25? 30? Okay. Awesome. All right, Jenny. You and Todd want to come up and share your story? That's awesome. I'll pop out of your way here.
Okay.
I know. She just had surgery a week ago.
I
know.
She's amazing.
So I started back in September. I did my first challenge, and the first challenge I had lost 12 pounds and 13 and a half inches. I think 5 of the inches came right off my waist, which I was pretty happy about. I've had a bad back, so I can't really exercise. So that was pretty much just doing what the guide says and everything here. Since then, I've lost a total of 45 pounds. He came on board and he did one.
And I did mine, and I lost 16 pounds. And I lost another 4 pounds after that, just on some of these companion products and just eating healthy. And I'm down 2 belt holes.
Thank you guys for sharing. Awesome. All right, and then we're gonna pull up Nikki. She kind of did it on the flip side. She was looking to kind of lean out. So like Emily was saying, people can do it for any reasons, whether you have no weight to lose or you have 100 pounds. So Nikki, you wanna come up and share your story real quick?
All right. Hi guys, I'm Nikki. So yeah, my mom and my sister did the challenge. And they actually asked me to do it before I went on spring break, and they like told me about it, and I was like, I'm going on spring break. I go to Miami University. Like, I don't want to do this, Mom and Chelsea, like, no thanks. So then I got back from spring break, and they had like really great results. And I just kind of wanted to lean out. I didn't have like a ton of weight to lose. It's like, I don't know about this diet. Like, I teach group fitness classes, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. So then I like decided to do the challenge, and it seriously has been amazing. I lost 2.5% in body fat. I've just kind of leaned out in like the hard to reach places, and I lost 4.5 inches. And yeah, I feel great, and it's been amazing. I love it, and I'm still on all the products. I'm still continuing to eat the way I did, and yeah, so it's been great.
Awesome. Now we're getting ready for the Tough Mudder.
Yeah, Tough Mudder, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for sharing. And obviously, you saw all the people raise their hand. Amazing results people have had. So.
All right. Let's try this. This is the first time we're doing it, so
Yeah, you have
bear
to bear
with
with
us.
us.
a little bit.
Awkward silence. Someone sing a song, man. You don't want me to sing or dance. Hey, you can come up and show us the dance. All right.
So here's a few more success stories that we have had on the challenge. Brittany is on our team. She did a modified challenge back in January. So was breastfeeding at the time, so I had to take some of the products out, but lost, I think, 13 pounds, but over 35 inches. So you can see the results there. And then Dr. Miller over there on the right, kind of coming at it from a different angle, mid-40s, working out, so thought he was in shape, did the challenge, moved on to our performance product, and you can see his results over a 4-year period from 43 to 47. A lot of times, people think that in their mid-40s, your metabolism slows down. There's no way you're going to look the way you looked when you were 20. And you can see the results from the products on that as well. So just absolutely incredible. And you heard the success stories here tonight. For those of you that haven't done the challenge, it's an unbelievable wellness program that can get you everything that you're looking for. So just wanted to share that. And 87% of what we do is the challenge, but we do have over 80 products. Some of which are our Performance Elite line that you see here that Dr. Miller used. I use it. It's what our athlete endorsers use, but it's also what the weekend warrior like myself uses. We have pretty much anything you can find in any other general nutrition store: protein shakes, pre-workouts, recovery drinks, pretty much anything. So if you guys have any questions at the end of tonight about our performance line, I'm happy to answer it. I've pretty much taken everything you see on the screen. So I can answer anything. But how many new people do we have in the room? This is your first event. Quite a few. Now, how many of you guys have heard of Advocare prior to the person that told you about it? So one of the people. Okay, we got a couple over here. So Angela and I, she mentioned July of 2013 was when we heard of Advocare, and that was really the first time we had ever heard of it. This was new to this area, and a lot of you that are new here have never heard of it, but the company's been around, you see, since 1993, so 22 years. Now, we're growing like a startup company, but we've been around, again, we've been established for 22 years, and what that tells me is two things. Number one, on the product side, it tells me the products are safe and effective. You're not going to be around for 22 years if people aren't having great results, and you heard the results here tonight and saw them up on the screen, or if people are having any type of negative side effect. And on the business side, it tells me the marketing plan is pretty good, and it is the best marketing plan in all of direct sales. 97% of all direct sales companies go out of business in the first 3 years. As you can see, we've been around since 93, 22 years. We're about to eclipse $1 billion in sales this year. Not to mention, we're a debt-free company, which to me is pretty incredible. So we're going to be around for another 22, another 44, whatever it may be. It's an amazing company to be a part of. We have over 80 nutritional products. It says 70 here, but we have a skincare line now, so 80 products. 250 years of science behind the products, which we'll touch on. Hundreds of world-class endorsers. But basically, when people come to me that have never heard of Advocare and say, what's this Advocare thing you're doing? What do you guys do? Yes, we're a health and wellness company. We're a nutritional company. But really, we're a company that provides solutions for people. And we provide solutions in two key areas. In the two areas that you see up on the screen right there, health and finances. And coincidentally, I think it's the two biggest problem areas we have in this country. The health aspect, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the obesity epidemic is running rampant. I just saw a report on the news yesterday that more people are now considered obese than they are overweight. So we're trending in the wrong direction. So everybody out there is looking for what we have. We have products that can help people get back on track. You heard the success stories tonight. There's not one person you come in contact with that doesn't have a need in those areas. Energy and mental focus, weight management, sports performance, overall wellness, and again, we have a skincare line. So everybody you interact with on a day-to-day basis needs our products, wants our products. 85% of this country is on some form of supplement. They might as well be on the best products there are on the market. And then as far as finances go, this is a great way to earn some extra income, create a plan B, work on getting debt-free, which a lot of people start in Advocare for. But 75% of this country lives paycheck to paycheck, which means that they're not doing things they want to do. They're only doing things that they need to do. And sometimes not even that, So again, this is a way that you can create that plan B income. And here's the guy that started it all, Charlie Regis, over 22 years ago, and basically was retired when he started Advocare and just wanted to create a legacy for his family. And so the company he wanted to start, we wanted the world's finest nutritional products, and he loved the direct selling model. That's how he made his millions. He loved the giving people like my wife and I a chance to get in people's living rooms, kind of that belly-to-belly sales, earn some extra money for our family, provide that financial security. And so that's why he created Advocare as a direct sales company. And you can see over here our current CEO, Richard and Sherry Wright, Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year in 2013. Just two fantastic people, great business minds, but even better people in general. So that's why this company is like I said, it's growing like a startup, even though we've been around for 22 years. Then kind of back to Charlie Regis, like I said, he had made his millions in a direct sales company prior to Advocare, and he took that millions and went around and recruited at the top minds in all of medicine. Because he wasn't a doctor, he didn't know how to formulate the products, he just knew he wanted to create the best products. And so he went around and he recruited the top minds in all of medicine, which makes up our scientific and medical advisory board, which are what you see up here on the screen. So if you're wondering why our products are the best on the market, it's these guys and gals up here. They formulate our product, they make sure we're up to date with the latest scientific testing, they make sure we're using the best ingredients. And I highly recommend you taking a look at any of these guys on non-Advocare sites. Get an unbiased view, look at their credentials, look at their accomplishments, see what their reputation is outside of Advocare. And you'll see they weren't going to put that on the line and get involved with a company that doesn't have the best product. I mean, Stanley Advocare has a wing named after him at Yale. And he pioneered TPN, or intravenous feeding. They call him the father of the IV. World renowned, saved tens of millions of lives. Gail Cresci, bottom right, is a registered dietitian up at the Cleveland Clinic. People that are a lot smarter than me that are formulating our products. And so, just again, best products on the market. And because of that, we attract some of the top athletes that want to use our products and endorse our products. And here's a brief snapshot of people that are some of the top athletes that endorse our products. Jason Witten there in the middle, tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. You got Rich Froning up there, top right, 4-time CrossFit champion. I don't know if you guys follow CrossFit or not, but they call him the fittest man in the universe, or fittest man in the world, whatever it might be. Sam Bradford over there, overall #1 pick in the NFL. So top guys in their profession, right? And I know what you're thinking. Of course, they're going to push your product. You're paying them millions of dollars to do so. Everybody you see up on that screen, and everybody minus Drew Brees, who's our national spokesperson, are non-cash paid endorsers. The only thing they get from us is a product stipend. So think about how many calls these guys get from other companies offering them to push their product, offering them millions of dollars to push their product. And they turn it down because of the advantage that Advocare gives them. Now, their livelihood depends upon how they perform. And they turn down other people's money and their products because they know the advantage Advocare gives them. To me, that speaks volumes to the type of products that we have. It's absolutely unbelievable. And, for any West Siders here, if you remember Kyle Rudolph from Elder, the tight end from Elder back in the early 2000s, who plays for the Vikings now, went to Notre Dame. He's an Advocare endorser. And then Bengals fans, Andy Dalton and Tyler Eifert are both Advocare endorsers as well. So incredible athletes that push our products. Here's a few more that you'll see on the screen. Some of the quarterbacks we have: Nick Foles, Phillip Rivers, Alex Smith, all first-round draft picks. Some of the other sports that we have, you see Drew Brees right there. Again, everybody but Drew Brees is a non-cash paid endorser. But this is the screen that I really like because, as somebody that's growing a business, this is something I don't see any other supplement company doing, and certainly not any other direct sales company doing. But Advocare's goal is to be a positively recognized household name. Okay, we want to be the Nike of nutrition, and so they do a lot of the marketing for us, and you can see some of the sponsorships that they're involved in. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. You see some of the college games that we've sponsored. This year, Alabama and Wisconsin is first. I think it's the first college game of the year, or at least one of the big games. First weekend is going to be sponsored by Advocare down at AT&T Stadium. So just absolutely incredible. You see the NASCAR. Trevor Bayne drives the number 6 NASCAR on Sundays. If you guys are NASCAR fans and watch the Sprint Cup race on Sundays, and then we were the jersey sponsor of FC Dallas. We are now the official nutrition sponsor of the entire Major League Soccer. Again, just the tip of the iceberg. It's just incredible. And one thing that I'll point out is Rehydrate is the official drink, or actually OTG is the official drink of MLS, Major League Soccer. But you see this on a lot of our products. You see this check mark right here. And this is a company called Informed Choice. And Informed Choice is an independent company that Advocare sends a lot of their products to be independently tested. It's not something supplement companies have to do, but it's something Advocare wants to do, again, to attract the athletes, but also let people know this is why we have the best products on the market. And what Informed Choice does is they test for over 250 banned and illegal substances. It's why the athletes can use our products and not worry about any random drug tests that they're going to get, they're going to have, and worry about testing positive, because Advocare does the work on the front. Now, that's for the elite athlete. For my wife and I, what this tells me is that I know the products I'm putting in my body are safe, because Advocare checks for all the banned and illegal substances. So much so that I'll give my kids the Rehydrate. I have no problem knowing that Advocare has done the work on the front end, that what I'm giving to my kids is perfectly safe. What I'm putting into my body is perfectly safe. So that's just another incredible thing, and adding to the credibility of what Advocare does. And here's Drew Brees, our national spokesperson. Again, been on our product since his second year in the league, 2002. And I know he attributes a lot of his success to the Advocare products. He became our national spokesperson in 2010. He's the only cash paid endorser, but all that money goes directly to the Drew Brees Foundation. So, and one thing I forgot to mention with the endorsers, Advocare does their homework on these guys. They'll follow them around for 18 months. So we don't just let anybody endorse our product. We follow them around for 18 months. We make sure they're just as good off the field as they are on the field, because we want, top guys, high character guys representing our company, but also that they're loyal to the Advocare product. We are in every NFL locker room, and Advocare will do random locker checks to make sure that these athletes are using only Advocare products. So again, strict testing. So that just adds again to the credibility of the company. Drew Brees, like I said, since the second year in the league, and he's come out with his own product line. That's how much he trusts it. You can see his quote there: "I use it, I trust it, I put my name on it." He's got 2 products now: an amino acid blend and a protein blend. And his whole goal is to, again, make this a positively recognized household. Here are the ways to get involved. Again, if you guys do decide, obviously number 1 is always thanks to no thanks. Again, we're never going to pressure anybody. It's strictly informational. We're just happy you're sitting here. We're very passionate about the product. Certainly, you heard all the success stories and about the opportunity as well. If you do decide to get involved, here are the 4 ways. 1 and 2 are more for the product user. 3 and 4 the business builder. Number 1, as Angela mentioned, retail customer. That's going to the website of the person that brought you here, paying full retail. Any of our 80 products having it shipped directly to your door. Never recommend buying full retail. Why pay full retail when you can get the products at a discount? Pay the $79 fee, become a wholesale customer, get your 3 free boxes of Spark. It's basically a wash with the $79. That's how much you're getting in product. But you're also getting your website. You're getting a 20% discount on all products for life at a minimum. And there's no auto ships. You're no requirements. You're not required to sell anything. You're not going to be charged any monthly minimums, nothing like that. You can strictly use it for the discount.
Just like one Kohl's or Bed Bath.
You would never go to Kohl's or Bed Bath & Beyond without a coupon. Don't buy Advocare products without getting it at a discount. Just makes sense. So always come in at number 2. Now 3 and 4 again are for the business builder, and really the difference between 2 and 3 is a mindset shift. A lot of people want to come in as that wholesale customer. They like the idea of getting the products at a discount. They want nothing to do with the business, which is perfectly fine. What happens a lot of times, though, and you heard the success stories, when you lose the weight that you've heard people lose, 20 pounds in 24 days, whatever it may be, one of 2 things are going to happen. Either people are going to start asking, hey, what are you doing? I want to get on what you're on and look as good as you do. Or you feel so good, you just naturally start sharing because you want to tell everybody how good you feel. When that website you get as a wholesale customer, when people say, hey, I want to do the challenge and look as good as you. When you have them start ordering from your website, now you become quote unquote a distributor. It's not something you have to do, but that's kind of how a lot of people end up becoming a number 3 almost by default, because people are just begging to get on the products that you're on because you're looking so good. Number 4, and you can earn a couple $100 extra a month, kind of a hobbyist there. Number 4 is a business advisor. It's how Angela and I went in. This is somebody that sees us as a plan B, whether it's to pay off debt, earn some significant income, whatever it might be. There's a $2,100 investment, but you're going to get $3,000 worth of product. So you're getting about $900 of product for free. Okay? You can order anything you want with that $3,000. Typically, what we recommend is ordering most, if not all, 24-day challenges. It's the easiest, quickest to liquidate. On average, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to liquidate that inventory. And you think about that, in 2 to 3 weeks, you could have a debt-free business, up to $900 of profit in a business that's going to pay you income 5 different ways. I know there's a lot of, and one of the reasons why Advocare wants to be a positively recognized household name is because people have a negative connotation of direct sales, right? But tell me another business model where you can invest $2,100. A lot of times when you start a franchise, if it's a McDonald's, it's $250,000, and the only thing you're getting is a franchise tag, basically, and a lot of overhead. $2,100, you're getting product that you can start moving immediately into the marketplace and start turning a profit, liquidating that inventory. It's incredible. And then have a debt-free business with no overhead and earning income 5 different ways. It's absolutely the best business model out there. If you have like an entrepreneur mindset and you're thinking about starting a business, this is the best way to do it. Okay? And it's virtually a risk-free investment because Advocare has a 12-month money-back guarantee on all products. So 11 months from now, if that inventory is still sitting in your basement, send it back to Advocare. They'll refund your money, no questions asked. You'll be at a 40% discount on all products you order for life, the highest discount level. And it's just, just an incredible opportunity. So that's the 4th way to get involved. These are the 5 ways that we talked about getting paid. We really don't touch on these all too much. If you have questions about the business, because I know a lot of people are here just for product. So if you have questions about the business, we're happy to answer them for you. One of the ways you see is incentives. We will touch on that here. I know Angela likes to talk about it. So you see this $500 rookie bonus and all that you're going to take.
Yeah, so Advocare, once you hit the advisor level, if you meet these requirements, basically over 6 weeks roughly, buy or sell $3,000 worth of product through your distributors. Advocare will mail you a $500 check within a few days of hitting that bonus. So who here has won a rookie bonus before? All right, okay. So like a half a dozen or so people. So it's highly attainable. So yeah.
Within the first 6 weeks, Advocare basically puts a $500 check on the table and says, here it is for the taking. So that $2,100 investment, if you make it up front, within 6 weeks, you can already have a $500 check coming to you on top of what you're selling in your inventory. So
We probably had over 100 or so people on our team earn that rookie bonus. So also, Advocare does incentive trips. So twice a year, they do 2 top-notch incentive trips. And the great thing about them is you're in buckets based on people you're starting with, like around the same time. If you're interested in the business, you wouldn't be competing with Nick and I that have been in the business for 2 years. So just incredible trips. The past one they did was an all-expense-paid family trip to Sandestin, Florida. They flew Nick and I and our 3 kids down there, all expense paid, gave us $1,000 spending money. Just an absolutely incredible trip. I think it was more for the kids. They spoiled them rotten. And other people on our team earned them as well. It wasn't just Nick and I, other people earned them. The next one coming up is a Caribbean adventure. It's a 7-day cruise on a private yacht through the Caribbean. They stop at like 7 different islands. Just incredible vacations. And it's all about the people you go with too. So, and again, we have numerous people on our team that are on the tracker. Stephanie and Mark are on there and some other people. So highly attainable. I was in pharmaceutical sales before and earning trips. If your company even offers them, sometimes earning them is like picking a needle out of a haystack, where these are highly attainable.
And then here's our income disclosure. But 2013, it gives you an idea of what's possible with Advocare. And Angela mentioned, really this started out for product for us. She had saw that Facebook post. We saw her 3 girls running around. We knew nothing about Advocare, so when she came to me with this weight loss thing and asked if I wanted to do the challenge, I really had no interest. I told her no. I said, if that's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. Just make sure you research the company, make sure you research the products you're putting into your body. You know, with me working out 6 days a week and eating healthy, I'm like, what do I want to lose weight for? And so when she was doing that research, we found out that coworker of hers that she learned about the challenge through was making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month doing this part-time. And this was a single mom, 3 kids, working a full-time pharmaceutical sales job, earning that kind of money. And that's really what piqued my interest and got me wanting to learn more about Advocare. You know, with our 3 girls, our oldest is going to be in private school next year, which is outrageously expensive. Next year in 2 months, right?
Yeah.
So outrageously expensive. I mean, high school is just mind-boggling with how expensive that's getting. College, by the time my kids get there, who knows what it's going to be. And then I always like to joke that I have 3 awesome weddings that I get to plan and pay for, which is fantastic. So I might try to do 3 for 1, you know, where they all just get married at one time. You know, just got to knock it all out of the park there. So that would be great.
Or he's ignoring me.
And then if they're anything like their mother, I've got 4 shopping habits that I got to find. So another reason for me to want to earn some extra money. And so, you know, I heard the $3,000 to $4,000, and frankly, I was looking at the silver level, maybe $500 to $1,000 a month. You know, we went up to Dayton and saw the same presentation you guys are seeing right here, and you know, who couldn't use an extra $1,000 a month? I was thinking, you know, we'll pay off the house early, we'll pay off the cars early, become debt free, and just start socking that money away for all that stuff I talked about. Just add some financial security to our family. So we jumped in with the hope of earning $1,000, did our challenge in August, you know, had great results that you heard on the challenge, but being new to this area, we kind of tiptoed around the business a little bit. You know, it was tougher than we thought in the beginning because nobody really knew who and what Advocare was. And, you know, frankly, we were a little skittish with Sharon. We didn't want to be those Advocare people. And so it really wasn't until November that we started to kind of hit the ground running with the business. And, you know, from November until now, we've built to the diamond level where last month we made $44,000 doing this. So it shows you what's possible. And, you know, I remember our first check in Advocare was $79, okay? And that was in November of 2013. January of 2014, we made $2,000, so fast forward about 2 months. Fast forward to this past January, we made $22,000. Like I said, last month we made $44,000. And it's all about helping people. That's really what this business is all about. And you see that leadership level, that really is what it means. I mean, the $44,000 signifies 2 things. Number 1, it tells us we've helped a lot of people get on product and get physically fit, get their life back, you know, as far as their physical goes. And we've helped a lot of people earn some extra income, whatever it may be, you know. So it's just been incredible. And the other thing is, you know, for us, it's just added the time freedom. So Angela was able to walk away from her pharmaceutical sales job in December. And then about 6 weeks ago, I walked away from my job. And now I'm a stay-at-home dad. I got to play golf this morning on a Wednesday without having to call a boss and hang out with the kids at the pool, which is the only reason why I'm a little bit tan as pale as could be during this time because I'm at an office all day. So it's just given us the time freedom, you know, to do things that we want to do and not spend all that time. Angela likes to call it the hamster wheel.
We get up in the morning and, you know, rush to get ourselves and the kids ready and out the door, go to work, pick them up, come home, rush through dinner, rush through bath time or kids' activities, whatever it might be, and get them to bed and just do it all over again. And, you know, we kind of thought that was normal because, you know, we went to college and just got a good job, and that's kind of what we expected that we were supposed to do. But it wasn't until Advocare came along that we realized, like, oh, there's something different out there where we can still have that financial security, but also have the time freedom. And, you know, we just share the income. You know, money doesn't buy happiness, but it has allowed us that choice freedom, that time freedom to be 2 stay-at-home parents with our girls and have that time with them that we'll never get back when they're young. So that's just been the unforeseen blessing, you know, wanting to lose weight turned into us being 2 stay-at-home parents. So it's been incredible.
Yeah, like I said, this is why this is the best business model, because you can compress time if you want to. I mean, you're your own CEO, so as hard as you want to work is what you can make. Now, like I said, when we first got involved, and frankly, probably 99% of the people that sit in this living room that are interested in the business see that silver level. $1,000 a month, that's all people want. Think about what that would do for you. I mean, is that paying off student loans? Is that paying your car? Is that paying your mortgage? Is that, I mean, just alleviating whatever financial burden it might be? You know, it's working on becoming debt free. that's what most people are getting in for. And you know, that's the beauty of this company is, yes, we earned that income, but we have about 30 silver leaders on our team now that we've helped earn $1,000 a month. And they've all been in less time than us. We have, what, 5 gold leaders on our team. We've got, how many 3-star gold? 2 3-star golds, 2 rubies, which Stephanie and Mark are here, and we have an emerald leader. So earning anywhere from $500 to $17,000 a month that we've helped, that all been in less time. So, you know, it shows you what's possible. You know, I know most people sit in the living room for product, but we like to share this because I think a lot of people are sitting there and maybe you can kind of relate to, man, I would love to earn some extra money to help pay off debt. So
We have
we're
a
gonna bring
few
up
silver leaders. If you're a silver leader in here, raise your hand. That's our qualification too. Yeah. So, all right, we're actually going to bring up Julie and Rick. They're silver leaders on the team, so they're going to share their quick little story about how they got
We haven't
started.
bought anything expensive lately. I'm not gonna give you a hard
Last time she was telling me about the like $15,000 prom.
The last time that I came up and shared this, I had just taken my daughter on a senior prom dress shopping weekend. And I think Nick like needed Oasis after it. So I was like, I just spent $500 on a prom dress and didn't even bat an eye. I think I sent my husband into therapy, Nick into therapy. Yeah, three dresses. I'll save it. It's still hanging in the closet.
Or last, she's gonna have a 3rd generation.
That's right, 3 generations. My name's Julie, this is my husband, Rick. We've been involved in Navicare for about 1.5 years now. We got involved, we came here just like you guys are and sat down in the same living room. And I heard about the products. I went home excited, told Rick about it, do this with me. He jumped on a 24-day challenge with me. I lost 8 pounds in my first challenge. Rick lost 18, which sent me into therapy. But he didn't really need to lose the weight. What was really important to me, what was exciting for me is Rick used to drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee. This is on a good day. 2 to 3 cups of coffee and 2 to 3 Diet Mountain Dews a day. And that was, like I said, on a normal everyday day. He had heartburn, high blood pressure, but he worked out every day. He ran 5 miles a week. I couldn't figure out why this was going on. So eliminating some of that, doing the challenge helped us refocus our food. His blood pressure is normal. He just had a physical done. His blood pressure is normal. His heartburn is gone. He hasn't been there since his first challenge. And he's kicked pop and coffee. So for me, that's more exciting. This was very much, I wanted to lose weight. I've gone on to lose about 30 pounds. But Rick's health obviously is, you know, health is very important to me. So, and then everybody, I understand that. During our 24-day challenge, Rick is a federal agent. So his field office here in Cincinnati is going to close. And we will have a sophomore in college and a senior in high school when it closes. So moving to Baltimore is not an option for our family. And as a typical West Side girl, that was a very shock to me that you would even want to ever leave the West Side. Why would you ever leave the West Side, right? Much less take me to Baltimore. Are you kidding? So we reached out to Angela and Nick. It was about midway through our challenge, and this was going to be our answer to at least help Rick with commuting and going back and forth to Baltimore and an apartment cost. And in the midst of all doing this, we saw a bigger picture, and this is Rick will retire by next June. On target, we used to joke that he was going to be the only one retired in our house, but we're both going to retire by next June. And it's just brought a lot of opportunity to our family. We have a daughter going into her freshman year of college. She doesn't have to take out loans. You know, her loan is going to come from us, and we're able to pay that every month. I mean, there's just a lot of extra money that you don't think about, that it doesn't matter what you want for that extra money, whether it's the $500 prom dress that I didn't have to bat an eye at, I didn't have to put it on a credit card, or if you want to be able to pay off the college loan or somebody to retire and stay home. I mean, it's those type of exciting things. You know, just last week we were talking, we want to buy a house in Destin, and that's our goal next summer, is to go down and buy that house. You know, these are things that, you know, 1.5 years ago, as 2 public employees, I'm a bailiff in a courtroom, we don't get raises. The governments do not get raises. And now those are things that are legitimately within our range and in our budget, okay? So it just, whatever brought you here tonight, just keep that in the back of your head. That extra money is, at whatever level, certainly is comforting to know. I mean, money does not bring happiness, but it brings a lot of choices. And our extra income is bringing our family a ton of choices. Like I said, we have 2 kids, so lacrosse camp, my son plays lacrosse. We didn't bat an eye. We've spent over $2,000 between
lacrosse camps, lacrosse trainings, lacrosse everything, lacrosse equipment, and we don't bat an eye. It's that extra money that's bringing us that comfortableness now. So, food for thought for anybody interested. We're definitely around to answer questions.
Thank you, Alex. You know, as you can see, you know, as they shared, a lot of people just start for that extra 500,000 for whatever the reasons are, and then once you start earning that, it allows you to dream bigger, to think about buying that house and and stuff like that. So, all right, we're gonna pull up our next couple, Stephanie and Mark. They are Ruby / gonna be 6-star Ruby here very soon. So yeah, we're gonna come up and share their story.
Hi guys, I'm Stephanie and this is my husband Mark. My story started in February of 2014. Well, no, I'm sorry, November of 2013. I went to the doctor and they said before I turned 40, I was going to have a heart attack. And so I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and on a lot of medicines for my esophagus disease. So I came to a mixer. Nick reached out to me on Facebook, and sat right there. And that's the lucky spot. And I knew instantly I was gonna, jump in, and I did the challenge. I lost 17 pounds and 21 inches. Mark lost 17 pounds and, do you know how many inches?
I don't know how many. I wasn't interested.
Yeah. So he basically was doing it, to support me and everything, and it turned out great, and we both felt awesome. And I've gone on to lose 40. My blood pressure is great. My cholesterol is great, and we have 4 kids, and that's what it's about. I was basically killing myself, and it's a lifestyle change. So, and I've gone off a lot of my esophagus medicine, and so that's huge. And so we started sharing, and people saw the results, and I started coming here every week. And this is an amazing team. They open their house to us every week, and to share to people and help people. So I started coming, and I guess, started really getting into it in March and dabbled into it. And then I went to Success School. We have Success School in August in Dallas, and that's when everything changed. I came back, talked to Shannon and Emily, and I told them basically they're gonna do it, and which I was telling them for 8 months, but when I got back, I said, listen, this is it. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. Just trust me. So, then go on.
Well, prior to Stephanie going to Success School, for the past 15 years or so, we've been a one-income household. We have the 4 girls in school. Our youngest started first grade this past year. So the plan was, when Penelope is in school all day, it's time to get a job. No more bonbons and Dr. So she said, well, I just went to Success School. Do you care if I sell Advocare? I said, I don't care what you do. Just, you need to make enough money to cover our house payment and the groceries or what have you. So she was fired up from Success School. Our goal was to reach silver. She was on Facebook. She's put in a few hours in a week, 3-4 hours a week on Facebook, making some calls, coming to a mixer here and there. Got more involved. Goes to the mixers regularly. She's here church after church, and it's paid off. From Success School in September, she finally, I guess, enlisted her first advisor, for lack of a better term, and then in November we reached silver. It was Shannon here. So in a matter of 2 months, reached silver this past March. Now we're at Ruby, and this pay period we expect to qualify for 6-star Ruby, that is. And I'm so glad she didn't go get a traditional 9-to-5, or we were talking about going back to school. She went to UC, but going back and getting a trade, like being a dental technician or something along those lines. And if that would have happened, we never would be where we are at Ruby. We are at right around $7,000 a month. That's what we earn with Advocare, and it's real. And I praise the sweet goodness that she's not a nail tech or something.
Nail techs are great.
I'm sure they are. I don't know, but she gets to stay home and still keep with the kids, and she runs them here and there just like that, and she runs her business on her phone. I love it. It's great. We do great. And it's, forgive me, it's my first real time up here. It is about helping people. For example, let me give you a little tidbit. My friend Billy here, he's on day 17 of his challenge, okay? The guy's already lost 25 pounds.
And that's what it's about. It's about helping people, and that feels really good.
It does feel good. It feels great. It makes you feel good inside when you're taking the products and you're helping your friends. And who knows, he's going to start making a few bucks too.
Yeah, buddy.
So, there you go.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. So, good stuff.
Bear with me again.
Yeah, sorry. You know, just kind of, we love to share the stories. I mean, there's numerous other people here in the room that we could share their stories to. You know, it's all, everybody gets in it for different reasons. Just like Nick was saying, extra $500,000 for, you know, we have people that are paying off their student loans or are in college currently, or, you know, want to be able to take their kids on vacations or pay off debt, have someone be a stay-at-home parent, you know, whatever it might be, just know it's possible, and we're here to help. So.
And, you know, we put this up here because I think people have a lot of preconceived notion about who or what you need to be before Advocare in order to be successful. You have to be some, you know, big sales guy or whatever. I mean, Chad and Shannon Barbo are diamonds out of Dayton. You can see they started in April of 2010. In fourth year in, they made about $850,000 a year. And those are two teachers. So we have all walks of life that do Advocare. If you just love helping people and get on products and have great results and just want to tell everybody your results, you can build whatever you want to build, whether it's a couple $100s a month or whether it's, you know, $50,000 a month. The sky's the limit, really. So, you know, they all started for them because they couldn't afford their oldest kid's basketball shoes. And they said yes to Advocare because of that, and it's completely changed their life. They're now both retired and able to travel and go see their kids wherever they're at. So just an incredible story. And, you know, we kind of like to end it here is with the timing. You know, to me, when you got life-changing products, there's never a bad time to say yes. I mean, get on products, and I'm telling you, it will change your life physically. You'll feel better than you ever have. If it's weight you're looking to lose, if it's just to increase your overall wellness, if it's just to get back on that healthy lifestyle and create those healthy habits, the products will do it for you, okay? They're just the best products on the market. The business side, you heard some success stories. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Yes, the company's been around for 22 years, but we're just going to eclipse $1 billion in sales this year. But they just built a facility that can handle an additional $3.5 billion of revenue. So you can see the growth that this company is expecting, okay? And 60 cents of those earnings go back to the distributor base. It's the best compensation plan in all the direct sales. You saw all the sponsorships. There's commercials throughout the year on ESPN, HGTV, TBS, Fox News. They do a lot of the marketing for us. And so you'll never find these in a GNC or a Kroger. You can only get them through an independent distributor. I'm telling you, everybody will be on our products. All your family and friends will eventually be on our products because they are the best. The question is, who are they going to hear about it from? You can hear about it from you or somebody else. So we'd love to have you on the team. We'll help you with that, whatever, whether it's getting results on product or building a business. And we're here to answer any questions for you. So that's all we have for tonight. We just appreciate you taking time out of your day and sitting here and listening to us. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.